Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back doing dungeons only, quote unquote. Very high percentage of the time we play this character is going to be in dungeons. Not really had much time to level outside dungeons yet. But we are 25 on this character. Oh, we should have a new talent as well. Yeah, we do. Is this an inn? We actually have to be in an inn for it to work. Doesn't look like an inn. There's no innkeeper. This should be a pretty important level if I remember correctly. Let's check a couple things out. Okay, hopefully I'll remember. We'll do it later. Oh, that's also a priest. See, that confuses the hell out of me. Damn Zandalari. What is that guy wearing? Ogrimmar chest guard. Wow, that looks pretty good. Oh, we got bear. Okay, let's see if we can dispel that. Look at the dispelling. Oh, this is great. We're valuable. Oh, that guy's... So what do we have? 46 bear, 20 warrior, 33 death knight, and 40 priest. Okay. This is the lowest level tank. Wait, no. We've had people in the 16s and stuff, I think, yeah. Don't kill him. For some reason, this mob is still friendly, or neutral after all these years.
Peace be with you.
That guy solo queue just to turn the quest in? Who was it? The DK. Oh, great. Doesn't matter. That guy's doing some serious damage. Warrior's in a good place. Execute. Do we still have to do all this? I guess we still have to, yeah. Okay, we got a 22 priest again. Wait, we have 2 priests now? Oh well, we have 3 priests in the group. I wonder if the others will notice. I've yet to do a dungeon where anybody has noticed that I have no specialization. It may not happen, to be honest. I assume it eventually will happen in a way that I just won't be able to continue leveling. But I don't know. Like, Sarah did it no problem. She's a resilient player. I know this, but I would have expected it to be more difficult. I would expect it to eventually be very difficult. Like, I'm under the assumption that I'm playing a character that has the equivalent of, like, a heal from Shadow Priest, right? That's what I'm expecting. That this heal is only good... Like, it's not good. Let's put it that way. It's only good right now because I'm not needing it to be good. I don't know, though. I don't fully know. I mean, it does a fair amount of damage, or it does a fair amount of healing, but it uses a lot of mana. I'm unsure what the future looks like. But yeah, I fully expect like 45 to 50 to be brutal. Because even on regular characters, they're pretty bad. You lose a lot of power. Usually that's because I'm wearing very bad heirlooms at that point. Usually the rest of my heirlooms scale up only to 45. So 45 to 50 usually take longer than like 30 to 45. But now that I have actual heirloom scaling all the way up, well, not everyone will. I don't think though staff is going to. Staff goes to 44, 45. Everything else is to 49, yeah. Oh, the neck. That's funny. I don't know when I committed all this money to this. Probably, like I said, I knew that. I actually thought it would be interesting. Yeah, I think that was probably why I did it. I actually thought it would be, this was before they nerfed the experience of it, probably. Yeah, I guess that's it. That would be it. I probably committed to this before they nerfed the experience of it. I won't, if you're new to the game, leveling with heirlooms on used to be like the fastest way to level because it used to have an experience buff on it. They took that buff out, and I think for good reason, but a lot of people didn't like that. Regardless, they took it out in Shadowlands when they massively nerfed leveling experience anyway, so it was a net gain for sure. But I committed to all these heirlooms that I no longer really need. Like, I thought doing leveling challenges without heirlooms was just super slow back in BFA. I was like, if I'm ever going to get these leveling challenges done, I have to find a way to make them faster. So I thought what I should do is I should wear cloth heirlooms as a non-clothy, and it'll make it a lot harder. And I don't remember if it did or not, but you would assume it did. It might not have. It might still have been super easy, barely an inconvenience. Where are we going? This guy's being a really strange player. This is not fast, by the way. If you've ever played the game before, if you've ever done this kind of thing, this is not how you speed up a dungeon. Just running through packs and without your DPS attacking them is not how you speed up a dungeon. Making intelligent decisions to combine packs and bringing them together so your DPS can AoE, that's how you speed up a dungeon. This whole just running ahead alone is not... This is not how you tank. If you care about speed, this is how you tank if you're just being a fucking idiot, basically. All he's doing is actually just making the dungeon harder because there's nobody keeping up with him, and he's constantly moving mobs out of people's range and stuff. A dusty tome, oh shit. Do it while in combat. Well, I'm definitely not going anywhere until I'm out of combat because I'm trying to get this dusty tome. I don't know why. I'm sure the quest doesn't even exist anymore. Used to be a fairly unreliable but decent way to make money if you were so lucky back in the day. Didn't know they were still in the game. I'm gonna take this as a recognition that he doesn't actually need heals, so I will not heal him. Makes my life easier. But you see, he's actually outpaced the group so far that now people behind are aggroing shit. Looks like he needs healing now. Let him know. Give him some tips. I don't speak English. Good. I could tell. Somehow I'm not the problem in the group as a no-spec healer. That's hilarious. What are we even doing? We didn't do the fucking top. Still have to do it, right? I guess. I don't know. Can we walk in there? No. Wait. No. Wait, did we just get another priest? What the fuck? Oh no. Just needs to be buffed, right? Hey, what is that? Is that not the exit? It's just some random door. That's the exit. Good thing my extensive classic knowledge is going to salvage this group, because this is... Honestly, I might just leave this group. See how the top goes, but it should be nice and quick at least. Oh yeah, actually says 3 out of 5 shield generated. Curious. What was with that equine spirit? Is that had something to do with the warlock quest line or something? I don't know what that is. Surprised that's still in the game. Here we go again with this. Dragging the mobs away from the DPS. I guess now we only have one range, so it's less important. Wow, look at that. What's the name of that spell? Paladin spell? Execution Sentence. I have not seen that spell in a very long time. There's sometimes a rare in that corner. I don't know if that's true or not. I remember in Classic there would be. Holy fuck, dude. What are you fucking doing? Just stand still. My god, man. These people are so stupid. I will say, though, if I ever get mind control in this fight, we're in serious trouble, because I won't be able to recover. Hear that guy? You get to hear that noise all day. It's the only thing that kind of is weird. That noise is kind of strange. It's on the warrior again. I wonder what happens if I mind control him then. Probably immune. I don't have that yet anyway, right? Not till 34. Okay, we did that. The pendant. Useless nowadays. Give me the mana per 5 trinket. Oh, I actually need that. Best in slot for sure. I love this area though. So cool. Whoa, what the hell? I never actually noticed that. Yeah, was that like that in Classic? That's pretty intense. Is that meant to be like the mana thing that they're doing? Again, this is happening. What the hell's going on here? Must be some setting I have. I've never seen that before. What was that first quest that we finished? I don't even know. The Warp Defender. Oh, that's back at that, yeah. I feel like I need to like run all the way to the other side of this pack just so I can actually stay in range of this fucking guy. It's a never moving battle to be able to do that though. I just can't stand still to save his life. It's literally like dragging mobs like out of consecrate and shit. It's like Jesus Christ, dude. Look at this. This warrior's like absolutely carrying this group. I don't understand how he's doing so much damage. The bear's fighting the bear. Yeah, this is more like what I expected. Just not going up. I really need crit, like really bad. Crit would be the only way to salvage. Only the guy just dinged, so that helps. But yeah, crit would be the only way to actually gain on this situation. Is this just a permanent buff? Oh, we got the Padres trousers. Nice. Too bad yet again they're useless. It's actually still a really good piece. High haste, high crit. Slightly better than what I have on, yeah. What was that? You're not actually allowed to jump over that, I guess. Very weird even is this guy. Oh, they went all the way back around for some reason. He doesn't know how to do the dungeon, I guess, is the answer to that question. But at least we did all the trash near Imbalthar. And it's that, then the Prince Thortheldren. I never know how you say that. Tortheldren. Prince Thortheldren, I used to just say. This dungeon really is easy to get lost in, though, to be honest. It's such a long dungeon. Like, there's not like in terms of the amount of time you have to spend in the dungeon to complete it, but The runs from places to places take very long. Like, look at how big this room is. This is ridiculous. It's such a big area. Why is this person taking damage? Mind blast. What? They're fighting something? I just really can't be asked with this nonsense, man. This is all because this tank's a fucking spurg. Oh. What's that? Oh, they swapped places. Is that what happened there? I don't remember that mechanic. Looks like it brought this person brought a bunch of trash with us. Great. Oh god, more than a bunch. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm ready to leave myself. Oh, that's the credit? What the hell? Strange. Wait, does that mean we won't be able to find another player? Oh my god, really? Annoying. And we're still in combat because these fucking idiots pulled even more shit. Hopefully there's only the one boss left. Wait, how is that mob at low health like that? Huh. Okay, well that's fine. Oh, that was probably the that's why the priest was killing it. That's got to be it. The priest was killing it. And when they failed, they just gave up. Oh yeah, is this guy a smurf? Oh shit, he is. What the fuck? Look at this gear. What is this? Oh, that's what's going on. He's a smurf. Yes, he has experience eliminated too. He's a smurf. That's bizarre. Or whatever you'd call it. A twink? It's not the word you want to say nowadays, but... Interesting. That's very interesting. All of this gear is from different expansions? Mark of Orgrimmar. Very interesting to play this way. Okay, we gotta get out. No, dude, sorry. What the hell? I don't think he understood the question. Wait, why did we not get credit for that? Pretty sure we got credit for the quest version of it, didn't we? I love this dungeon. That's probably one of my favorite dungeons ever. Yeah, we got quest version credit. Wait, do we have to go all the way back up now? I don't know where you actually turn these in at. That guy doesn't even care. He's just, I'm done with this. Let's just get out of here. God, I just fucking love this dungeon though, man. I really hope that they will somehow revitalize Dire Mall. I actually made a video, if you haven't seen it, it's on the channel, about my top 10 favorite realms for like character I don't even know what you'd call it. Like, I guess you'd call it RP. The easy thing is role playing, but that's not what I meant. But like playing on Ardent Dawn as a paladin, or Silver Hand as a paladin, playing on Eldra Thalas as like a night elf mage, stuff like that. And when I made the video, I showed a thing that I had saw an article where this person like basically made all new art for Dire Maul, and it was insanely good. Like, wow. I think it was a lot of the art stuff just from Suramar, though. I don't really remember it very well, but it was nice looking. And they said that it should be the new Alliance capital for Night Elves. I was like, oh my god, that's genius. Yeah, absolutely. Like, what is going to happen with Night Elves? I assume there's going to be some closure for the... It's like they did a big thing in Shadowlands. I don't know how many people paid attention to it, but... They did a big thing in Shadowlands for Tyrande and Chandris and some other characters. Not really... Where's Malfurion and all that? I didn't even really think about that. And I still don't... They just kind of just... I don't know. I'm not really a big lore guy, so I never know if it's me missing something or if it's just Blizzard not doing a thorough job, which I guess is more and more the case nowadays. But see, look at those structures over there. God, they're just so good looking.
Greetings.
What was that?
Goddess bless you. May the
There's like a bunch of lore there. That's cool. I think we have one more quest to turn in here. Oh, the Treasure of Shren-Jalar. That's back underneath the thing now, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to do these in different orders than we did them. I guess we'll go do it. I don't know, we're kind of wasting a lot of time here. We could probably queue up for another dungeon along the way. Does this give... Gives like almost no experience, yeah. It's not worth it. It's gonna give like 300 experience. So we'll just drop that. Even though it's kind of cool. Alright, well that was it for that dungeon. We'll do at least one more in this session. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and... I guess we'll just Hearth. The queues are very short, so yeah, it's probably their best option. Okay, so we've had a new talent. Let's see. Keep closing the Wowhead page for some reason. Priest talents. This should be body and soul, right? Yeah, this is... No, angelic feathers is what we're going to take. So that's the third option. And we got it, angelic feathers. Boom. Oh, it is on the GCD? Interesting. What about masochism? Is that a thing? Doesn't actually allow you to take it, so must be no. And then I assume body and soul certainly worked, right? Oops. You can't change it because it's on CD. Oh, one charge. So we have to wait for 3 charges. What's the actual speed on this? It's so bad. It used to be like 70% or something. 40% is actually better than I thought it would be. I love that this is actually Suramar though. Or this is like the raid, right? What a great Allied race idea. Was awesome. They kind of just gave up on it, but it was a great idea. Maghar 1 obviously is the worst because there's no actual hub for him. No longer in a rest area. But yeah, Maghar is obviously the worst. They just start in Org. And I guess Valpyra now too. But Zandalari is so cool. Coltiran is so cool. Actually, I've never even unlocked Coltiran. I don't even know. Wait, what happened to Voodoo? What's happened here? Just gone. Yeah, I guess we'll just take Angelic feathers. It'll be more interesting to have more keybinds, so let's just do that. Ooh, no more gun. Alright, okay. I haven't done this one in a very long time. I don't think this has changed whatsoever. Other than the fact that we have a gnome in the dungeon, or a goblin in the dungeon. Oh, we have a demon hunter, okay. We have, this is the guy we played with before we gave up. Paladin 31 and warrior, no, hunter 45. And then we have a demon hunter who is 18, so we'll see what that looks like. Are you gonna jump down? Oh, what the hell? Parachutes. Didn't know this existed. What do you do with it? Oh, wait, I have no idea. No idea, it doesn't work. Oh, I got an item, that's what I got. Oh, this isn't even a boss. Don't know why I thought we were fighting a boss. The boss is here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Viscous Fallout. It has a really good weapon or something for clothies. Can't remember from back in the day. Feathers would have been good in that last dungeon, ironically. Okay, my hand's like legitimately sore. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with sitting. It's probably my neck that's causing the issues. But this will have to be the last one, I think. Well, I'm certainly doing less like healing per percentage of health than I was in previous dungeons. Acidic Walkers. Best in slot, crit verse. What a great item. Throwing those right on. Also been collecting these satchels. Crit haste. I'd imagine every time we get an item from those, it's an upgrade. Just because we're always leveling up.
Salutations! You have a great day now.
Give the speed buff to him as well. I just love the Night Elf animations. I really do hope that they will do a good job with the upcoming Nightborn customization, because man, they really need it. The only thing that makes Nightborn interesting right now is the fact that they look like Night Elves to me. That's pretty much the only unique thing about them right now. Or the only interesting thing. It's not even unique, which is the sad part. They have the exact same animations as Night Elf, which I guess most races share that. I think it's only Zandalari and yeah, it's only Zandalari and Kultiran that have unique animations, right? Every other race shares with its parent race. I don't know about Valpyra. I assume Valpyra shares with Goblin, which is odd because they are already on board. Feels like to me that Valpyra was not meant to be in the game. There was like a lot of talk about Valpyra for whatever reason was like the most. I've never seen this before. People were going nuts over it. People were like, "Oh my God, it's definitely going to be an allied race." It's like, why? There's like all kinds of races that could be allied races. That's not one of them. And then it seemed like they might have just done it because of how popular it was, honestly, to me. That's how it felt to me. I mean, this is a much more normal dungeon where we're not just attempting to sprint through the whole thing as the mobs don't exist. I'm actually able to do a good amounts of damage. This spell just does not do a lot of damage. Just don't have an AoE, so I can't really even contribute here. Damn, that guy's. I wonder what demon. I've never actually leveled the Demon Hunter now in Shadowlands. Last time I leveled them, they started very high level, so they had most of their spells immediately. I wonder what it's like at low level Demon Hunter. You start at level 10 now, right? Or is it 20? I assume it's 10 because that's where DK starts, right? They did a good job. They accurately they were pretty smart with how they handled the allied races and all this other stuff. Like, there's a new starting zone, and you can just skip that if you pick an allied race or DK or Demon Hunter, and it makes sense because you get your own starting zone if you pick those things. Really, leveling has been improved so much in this expansion. It's actually insane how much better it is. It's kind of crazy how much better the game is when leveling is good. Like, I don't know, it's really kind of nuts. Leveling had been getting better since Legion, but it's just so much better than it's ever been right now. Doing a lot of damage, beating the Paladin. Although I don't know how. The Void Tendrils are doing a lot, yeah. This guy doesn't even really need much healing. Soul Cleave is doing a fair amount. It's odd, we just got another BOE that time, I guess, yeah. Oh, shoulders. Let's levitate. Oh, we landed on this wall. What the hell's this? Fade. Just randomly fearing is not ideal, I don't think, but I guess that person forgot they had Fade, because honestly, it's a very, very strong for these leveling dungeons. Like, it's kind of wild how good it is to be able to drop threat whenever you want in a dungeon where there's a lot of people who have no idea what they're doing.
Greetings.
Missed them.
Be seeing you.
Well, we dinged 27 as well. I might do one more. I'm almost done with this. I thought this was going to take a lot longer. I really want to level this character as quick as possible, so the leveling challenge is ancillary. Like, I don't really care one way or the other. I just figured it'd be a cool thing to do. I was like, another thing well, I won't talk about it. I had another plan to level this character, but it wouldn't have been a leveling challenge, and it was, honestly, it's just so hard to level characters for me, man. Like, even the no-spec characters are just so hard for me to level. I do think I would have enjoyed leveling this character, though. This is actually pretty fun. Priest is really interesting, but this is more interesting. Leveling in dungeons like this. Yeah, I think we'll do one more after this. Wait, Grubbus, what is that? Oh, that's that, like, trog that you have to break through the wall or whatever, right? Proud Pummeler 960 as well, that's the... That's the dude who drops the mob, or the weapon that bear druids all wanted. God, man, Classic was just such a noob crap, it was so crazy. I got in like a hardcore argument with somebody who I considered to be like a very intelligent and rational thinker about that. Like, dude, it's just so embarrassing, honestly. Can't even remember what my position was or what his position was, but I just remember he was talking about like farming it solo so he could use it on cooldown. I was like, dude, there is so much more important shit to be doing in your life than farming that fucking dungeon just so you can do a little bit more threat. I think that's what it was. And he's like, it's not just a bit more threat, it's massive amounts of threat. I'm like, yeah, but the content is all a joke. Like, I don't actually remember what our argument was, but I'd imagine if we had it right now, that would be my position. These grime-encrusted objects are kind of annoying on this character. I think they just sit in your inventory the whole time, right? The cool thing about leveling a cloth, I don't know when the last time I leveled a clothy was, though we definitely are going to get some nice transmogs, so I hope. I think there's some good ones in Oldaman, or Oldham, however, yeah, Oldaman. Don't know if we'll do the dungeon, I assume we eventually will. I'm trying to think what dungeons we haven't done yet, I guess most still, but we've done some of my favorites. Gnomergon and Dire Maul West are definitely two of my favorites. The sad part about Gnomergon is this is basically a raid. Like, there's so much landscape in this dungeon, and you don't ever really get to explore it. The dungeon's really on rails now. Like, they even put the quest givers at the exits and entrances, so you can't even possibly get lost. Yeah, the fact that we skipped two mini bosses or whatever, bonus objectives without even seeing them. Like, they're not even, we didn't even skip them. We never came close to them. Tells you everything you need to know about this place. There's like a whole, that dormitory. Yeah, here's the quest for it. And we will never do it. Because nobody's ever going to go anywhere close to that area. I don't know who the fuck voice acts that character, but they need to retire. That might be the worst voice acting I've ever heard. I guess it's meant to sound ridiculous, but it sounds a bit too ridiculous. See, this is exactly, I hope that this will stay this way, but it might be because this guy's low. Wait, is that even him? Yeah, 18, okay. It might be because he's a lower level. But like, he just doesn't really take any damage. So I just kind of need to supplement a few casts here and there. I don't need to constantly spam him like I was doing with that dumbass bear. I think the quest finishes back here, right? Yeah, there's the NPC port. Somehow they're just hanging out in the room with the boss the whole time. Did it full level as well there. Oh wait, no. Not quite, but we will after we turn in crit verse ring. I already have a crit verse ring. It's got way less, it has primary stat on it.
Off and away.
Probably better. I'm not sure. Oh, we didn't actually ding either. Okay, well, we'll do one more One more dungeon tonight, and then that'll be it. It won't be too long of a queue. Head back to Orgrimmar. You did vendor too. Let's yak up.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
So when is our next talent? 30, yeah, okay. Every time 5 from now on. It's only 15 and then 25, and that's because they give you war mode at 20. They did a great job with that too, honestly, I have to say. I was a little worried about what they were going to do. You know, they talked about making it so every level would give you something. I don't think they managed that. They definitely didn't. I don't know though. I actually don't know because I level so many no-spec characters. Like, legitimately, I level so many no-spec characters
Many farewell.
that I actually have no idea if it's true or not. Because I never level a character that isn't a no-spec character, so...
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles.
Use wiring. This is... Okay, so let's just drop these quests. If we do the dungeon again, we can pick them back up. Oh, okay. This should be an easy, quick one. Monk tank. Oh god. Oh god. What level is he? 31. You should see it flask. No, good one. Psychedelica. 22 Demon Hunter. 21 Mag'har Orc Shaman. That guy just dinged, I think. And 16 Nightborn Mage. And we got another one of these guys. Oh wow, that's a really big crit. What the fuck? 1200? What the fuck? Guess my gear's getting better. Oh, we have Shackle Undead now too, which I doubt we'll ever use, but you never know. This dungeon might actually be the hardest. I realized that second boss, or is it third boss, Slagma. Actually, very difficult boss. Does a lot of damage and doesn't really do it to the tank. Kind of just does it to everybody. As long as somebody clicks that in the party, everybody gets credit for it, right? The quest in here, you have to help mobs or help NPCs. A rare telegraph mechanic in a Mythic Plus and a non-Mythic Plus. This is certainly not what this dungeon looks like in an actual classic. Yeah, pretty good actually. No problem with this guy so far. See on the trash, he's actually doing fine on bosses though. Nice little transmog he's got. Looking like a leather wearer. Looks like a rogue. Oh, he's not wearing. Oh, okay. He's just kind of wearing whatever he gets, I guess. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I really should do that. Whoa, what is that? Dark Maw Ritual Stone. It would certainly make it a lot more interesting, but we're not necessarily going for interesting on this character. I think what we're doing is interesting enough. I still can't believe I'm actually able to queue as a healer, though. I really wish there was a class that had 2 tank specs. That would be so cool. Probably be warrior, something I hate. Jesus. Arcane good at this level too. Okay, yeah, this mechanic actually does a lot of damage. If I recall. No instant heals either. That's, I guess, power word shield, but not really. Yeah, good amount of damage. Ah, it was a little AoE though, right? We had the tentacles out, slapping everything. Not actually sure how that works. Does that actually do damage to more than one target? So that's just all shadow, well, actually elemental force as well. Okay, we have Slagma next. It's so wild how they gave every priest Mind Blast though. Thankfully this the no spec character gets the benefit as well. I don't think that's actually dodgeable. It just does a lot of damage to everybody. But it's dying relatively quick, I suppose. Actually, Shockman is as conservative as it is. I thought it would be way worse. Yeah, I could have easily died there. That was risky. Alright, not a problem. More patterns. We're getting a lot of patterns. What is this? Blacksmithing pattern, huh? Gemmed copper gauntlets. I wonder if those sell. You would assume no, because they're so low item level, but it could be a rare pattern. That's the last boss. Well, hopefully we don't need to do much healing. Pretty low on mana already. We might. As long as it dies quick enough. Crit there, that was a pretty big deal. Next we'll get Power Word Solace. The CD on is pretty low too, so hopefully that's really going to help with our mana issue. Body and Soul definitely, or Shield Discipline definitely won't help us. Oh, we're out of mana, so. Sorry guys. Usually you get mana back so quickly, we're actually back in mana. Alright, we do it. Did we finish the quest? No, we didn't. There's some mobs here. Yeah, okay. So now we finished the quest. And we are now 29. So unfortunately just shy of 30. Let's do one more. Let's get to 30 today. That was another really quick one. One more. We'll do one more. Let's get to 30. Be satisfied with that. Quick queue and quick dungeon. Back in Orgrimmar. Already turn that in before I forget. Finished that quest a while ago and haven't turned it in. Does anyone know if Ignore Pain stacks with Die by the Sword? They're completely different spells. I don't know why that they wouldn't, but I don't know for sure.
Hail, friend.
Oh, that was like the lead-in for Ragefire Chasm.
For the whole.
Oh, this is the mob quest too. Yeah, okay. Wait, who was I supposed to... Oh, this is not who you turn it into. You turn it in the Drag, which is a very strange name for a place. Ooh, Sunken Temple, okay. We've done this a ton recently, though, because we were doing that
What brings you?
Green Dragon Scale farm on the friggin' No Spec Punter. If you guys haven't seen that playthrough, check it out. Oh, there's that monk again, okay. This is actually a great dungeon, though. It's really quick, and there's a lot of skinning, which usually I was, like, pulling all these extra mobs to try to convince people to pull. But, it never really, caused too many problems. But I don't think we'll be doing it today unless we have people who want Green Dragon Scales. So far, though, we have gained... I think we were 18 when we started. So we gained 12 levels. I think we've done 7 dungeons, maybe. This is our 4th from this session, so I think we've probably done more than that. But yeah, nobody has noticed our lack of a spec. Ironically, this is the first dungeon I ever did where somebody noticed my lack of a spec before, but it was on a DPS. The thing is, I'm not inefficient. Like, I'm actually perfectly capable of healing these groups, which is very strange. When I played the warrior, I leveled that warrior with no specialization in Shadowlands, the beginning of Shadowlands, because I wanted to test the waters with Shadowlands content. So that first week of Shadowlands, I was leveling them up. Yeah, I did this dungeon, and I remember somebody was like, "Why do you have a shield on?" Because I was playing a warrior, so like a good chunk of your damage is going to be shield slam, unfortunately. And didn't have a good answer to that. But like this druid was acting like a complete child about it. I wish I recorded all this. Acting like a complete idiot about it. I mean, obviously, okay, maybe it's a little trolly to be in here with no spec, but I just reminded him, like, dude, you could literally 3-man this. Just shut the fuck up and do your damage. Like, you have no reason to be upset that I'm in here. You're just entitled. Do you think everybody in your group is supposed to be carrying you? Not the case. But I remember he tried to kick me, and I think other people thought, because there was also a warrior tank. That was what it was. The guy's like, "Why do we have 2 tanks?" And it's like, we don't. I wish we did, because then I would actually be a tank, and that'd be fine. But anyway, yeah, that was a funny moment. Definitely one that I wish I had recorded. It's so fun, like, if it happens, it's such a fun moment. Because I get to, like, ham it up, like, why do we have 2 tanks? Okay, I'm not a tank. Well, why do you have a shield on? Why? What's wrong with having a shield on? Oh, well, because as a DPS warrior, you should wear a 2-hander. You probably can't use half your abilities. Oh, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. Like, just kind of like, I don't know. Put myself in a bad position with that. My own hypothetical. Not a good play. But anyway, it was a funny time, and I hope that it will happen. It's fun to pretend to be super clueless about the game and see how people reply in these types of dungeons. Oh, we got Warrior's Embrace, damn. Great piece. Wow. Bizarre transmog per female. What the fuck? It's like literally not... Wow. Okay, that's very strange. Did not know that was the case. Pretty good leveling piece while you're coming through this bracket, though. Back in Classic. Need to use this in the trinket way more. No reason not to. I mean, it's just like using CDs on trash in Mythic Plus. The more you use them, the more damage you do. I don't know how long it takes for those things to come out, though, so probably using them in the middle of the pack like that is not good. It seems like they're doing fine damage, though. Just they're probably a good amount of it is going to be wasted. I've gotten conditioned to every time I see chat in these dungeons just have a little bit of a panic. I keep seeing this guy talking about interrupting. Dispel me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't have Dispel, my friend. That's the issue. Yeah, let's push it. The expected response would be, why? You should. Why wouldn't you have it? But I think people are clueless enough about leveling that he won't actually challenge that. Did we? Yeah, we skipped the whole area. Can we actually do this in this order? I can't remember. I know in Classic you can't. I wonder if this is still like drops threat. We better actually drink to full for this. I doubt they aggro. In Classic they aggro. Everything that's not killed that's a green dragon. That's definitely not the case here because I know that people didn't want to pull all the mobs and I wanted to pull them so I could skin them. Would like to drink, so I gotta stay ahead of the group here so I don't fall behind. That's the thing, it's like cool to pretend it's like Classic, but nobody's gonna let you drink in Live WoW. In leveling dungeons. Oh, he actually realizes I'm out of mana though, that's impressive. Oh, okay, yeah, you literally can't pull this yet. It's not even like, it doesn't even aggro, it just stops. It's impossible. That's funny. Clean mid. I don't think you have to do that anymore. Don't know what this clean or where this clean thing came from. Everybody says clean now instead of clear. Definitely some bad European translation, probably. I don't know why you would say clean. Oh yeah, this room sucks. It's such a fucking pain in the ass room. But I think I can dispel something. I can't remember what. I remember doing it on my hunter, but maybe this is something else entirely. This I am pretty sure you have to pull everything though. If you don't aggro it, yeah, that would be something that I would expect to dispel like in the other side, but it's not actually dispellable in this dungeon. Fade, very useful. Help, I'm trapped. They always go on the healer. It does have threat, I think. It is actual threat. Oh yeah, the fear. Oh, he Lichborned, I think. Certainly didn't dispel him, so I assume he Lichborned. Good play there. This is kind of annoying as a healer. Especially as a no-spec priest healer. Oh my god.
The soul flayer comes.
We'll try to get a big drink in here. Oh boy. Not good. Tank mind control, that's annoying. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We're gonna be in serious trouble. Serious trouble. And that's gonna keep happening. We're in serious trouble. Please get this fucking mob off me.
Join us.
Please don't mind control the tank. This might be the hard. Oh my god, it did it again, dude. What the fuck? I think it picks the tank a lot, maybe on purpose. Well, we're definitely not gonna finish this boss with mana. Yeah. Yeah, this feels like classic though in a nutshell right here. This is exactly like what I would feel as a healer in classic. It's like, hey, we're in serious danger and I have no mana. What do I do? Damage, I guess, luckily this time, unlike in classic. Yeah, okay, that's just fucking troll shit. Keeps picking the tank. I can res at least, right? Wait, why is it not letting me res? I have the spell, I don't know what's going on. It's just not working with the voodoo for some reason. Okay, we got gloves. That should be haste verse. Nice one, a nice upgrade. Transmog's getting broken, but I don't think we have to aggro this, I really don't. Unless it's only the actual middle shit. Green scythe aggroed separately. What? Didn't know that was possible. Here comes everything else now because we got knocked around. Definitely a test. It's harder than I've done anything else so far. Yeah, Weaver aggro's too, yes, of course. Luckily, it's a very basic test. It's like, do I have mana? I do? Okay, then we're good. That's all there is. The only test of it is to have mana. And then not lose all that mana while you're fighting. So are they doing damage? I can't tell. No. They're too far from the target, so they're not doing anything. Now that's a disease, I'd imagine. Or it's probably a poison. Oh no, it's just a physical thing, okay. Cannot be dispelled regardless. Stacks have dropped, very good. And just like in Classic, no loot from him. Alright, by the time we get over there, we should have a full mana bar. And we will definitely ding 30 here, so we'll go check out our new talents. Power Word Solace. So we could check out Mindbender, potentially, but I highly doubt it works. I highly doubt it. That'd be so good if it did, though. See, it just like jumps me 5% mana every once in a while. I don't really get why that's happening. Okay, so this is another one of these fights that's going to be a real pain. Need to be very efficient with our mana because we're going to be healing a lot of people for a lot of health. Good thing is none of this costs mana at all. Literally zero mana, all those spells. And the other good thing about this is the tank himself won't actually be taking too much damage. Just looks like it's going to keep going on the shaman. Oh, that's because he's doing the second most damage, yeah. Okay, so it's on him. Just need to spam heal him and we're good. Mind Blast is probably like the most efficient way to deal damage, though. It's long CD, but it does a lot of damage, and it's only the one global every once in a while. Alright, well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be, considering how difficult some of the trash was. Not a lot of loot, but we did it. No more turn in there, okay. We go back to the entrance, and we are now 30, so we should have what I consider to be a very powerful talent row. I can't believe how quick we leveled, though. So much slash played. 6 hours to 30? Holy fuck. 6 hours, wow. 6 hours considering I did a bunch of really slow, dumbass shit while I was leveling off stream. Or off recording. And that was probably at least 2+ hours. I only got like 5 levels from doing that. And then we started at 10, so that's, yeah. Spectro.
Hello.
He's a big fan, maybe. Oh, we got that trinket still. Wait, did we? Yeah, we did. Shh, that's funny. Essence of Veronicus a shade. Oh, belt. We need that. Reverse best in slot. That's pretty big, actually. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and leave. And let's go figure out what we're doing talent-wise. Actually, let's quickly turn in this quest before I forget a 10th time. We could also get flying. I don't think we have enough money. Oh god, we have 2,000 gold already. What? How the hell? I think I actually I think I gave myself money, yeah. Forget it. I mean, I don't really plan on using flying, but yeah, we'll get it. No reason not to get it. I would say that the price on flying is commensurate with like your leveling speeds typically, so if you outpace it then it's not a very good leveling. Like it's maybe you're just leveling too fast. I don't know. Usually I get just enough to buy flying. But I don't know. I sent myself money, so.
Zug zug. For the horde.
Okay, very good. Let's go get flying. I did not really get much experience, but whatever. Dude, I would kill though to have some of the buffs that have been removed from the game back in the game. The one I missed the most. Well, actually, I will say the one I missed the most is what's the name of it? Mark of the Wild. Mark of the Wild is the one that if I could return to the game, I would. But, well, obviously okay, pretty much every buff. The Paladin buffs are awesome. Mark of the Wild's awesome. But the one I really, actually really liked and would love to have again is Divine Spirit. Now, I don't think it does anything at all. Like, it would have no purpose in Shadowlands, but it's so cool to have 2 buffs, man. Not a lot of classes have 2 buffs. Druid, I guess, has 2 buffs, but Thorns is kind of a much different type of buff. It's kind of just it's kind of like a rotational spell, honestly. When you're leveling.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so this is a flying mount, right? Oh, it's not? Oh. Okay, well, what mount will we use? Let's pick a good one here. Something that looks the part. Maybe the disc? I don't really know. What are we even playing? A priest? Is there a priest mount? I mean, there is, but I never did the campaign in Legion, so I don't have it. Trying to find something that fits at least Nightborn. If not, well, obviously Blue Dragon. You can't go wrong with the Blue Drake, honestly. That's pretty cool looking. Forgot about that mount. It's a horse for Horde. Is that a flying mount? Nope. It's a pretty good one, I guess, to have for this mount. Wait. Oh, wait. Did I not get flying? Oh, I just turned the quest in. Actually, buy flying. I didn't even get regular. Wait, this is a flying mount, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I knew it was. Alright, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's check this out at the training dummies. Let's go over here. Less people. Such a great mount. I don't remember what this is from. Something Legion raid related, I believe. Okay, so it should be, let's try this one first. It does not work, okay. So we definitely get the other 2, I think, right? Shield Discipline. Yeah. Wait, you have unlearned Mindbender. What? So I did have Mindbender, it just doesn't work. I swear there's gotta be a way to use these spells. There has to be. Slash cast. Mindbender. Ooh, spell not learned at least. It doesn't. Slash cast shadow theme. See, it's like it let me use it, but it didn't work. That would be so freaking big to have Mindbender on this character. But anyway, no problem. Oh, look at that. All DPS. That's curious. Oh, I keep adding a slash to it. Unable to learn talent? What? Oh, I selected the wrong one. Okay, so shield discipline. When power word shield is completely absorbed, you restore 0.5% of your mana, or maximum mana. Which would be probably less than the shield, right? 62 mana? What is 0.5% of? That'd be 20 mana, right? I don't know. I'm not, it's either 20 or 200. It's about definitely not 200. It'd be 10. Or is it 100? 2,000 times... like that, right? 10. So 10 mana every time. That'd be awful. That's, yeah, not even close to what the shield costs. Oh, but Shining Force actually uses a lot of... wait, no, that's Shining Force. A minute. Power Word Solace is what we're getting then. And that's another DPS spell, so that'd be nice. Okay, cool. 14 seconds, instant. And it gives 1% of your mana back for no mana cost. So that's way better. Way better. So 1% would be 200, obviously, right? I know. 20? I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be 20. Okay, so that's really good. Yeah, and it's pretty short CD. Well, that's going to be quite nice. Quite nice. And then the next thing we'll get is Shining Force, but I might also see if Dominate Mind comes as well. Actually, you know, we can just test this right now. Let me quickly do that. I just want to see. You can actually like inspect the character and see what talents they have access to, which is kind of funny. I assume Dominant Mind is not present. Well, let's find out. And then this will definitely be a long episode. Okay, anyway, I always worry that my thing is gonna break there. Sometimes it does. Oh, it's actually only Shining Force. So even Psychic Voice doesn't come. Yeah, you see, we can actually take Mindbender. Very strange. So we have Castigation. It shows we have it. And then there's Shadow Covenant. So these are both relatively bad, but at least Shadow Covenant will offer us some AoE heal. I mean, that looks like a fair amount. 418. I don't know. The problem is then we can't actually do damage, so can't do anything. We can't heal. Can't cast holy spells at all for 9 seconds. Wait, Benediction, what? The fuck? That's odd. Benediction was actually a holy priest thing. And again, it won't do anything from what I could tell. That would be such a good one if there was a way. Make it Flash Heal. That would be ridiculously overpowered, but if Flash Heal could leave a renew on the target, that'd be nice. But yeah, I think we'll probably take Divine Star at that point. Although Halo would be better. It's way harder to use without aggroing shit. So I think we just take Divine Star and call it a day there. And then that's it. We get Spirit Shell as well, but so you actually get a lot of talents. Probably like 3 of them don't do a single thing though. So anyway, thanks for watching. We're going to see you in the next one. Next episode will be 30 on the, well, we're already 30 on our way to higher. I hope that the leveling will continue to be smooth, but anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.